What's up everyone, this is Chars talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the promotion exam, yet another mechanic added in the last version update alongside Leon's arc. Well, this is another way to increase the status of your character. I'll be clicking here. Promotion exam is made so that you can increase the dojo rank to power up your favorite characters. Dojo rank is something that they just created. And collect promotion scrolls to increase the character's dojo rank. When promoting the dojo rank of a character, the attributes of all styles for that character will increase. It will increase for up to 5% when max level. Promotion scrolls can be obtained from event quests, drop rewards, event exchange, and other venues. They are pretty limited, you have to think well when deciding which character you want to upgrade, and I'll explain which characters will benefit more from this or not. But first, let's talk about the promotion scrolls, where you will find them. When you are having special events, they will just sometimes add a Slamy Super Training Dojo, and here you will be able to get 5 style pieces for the characters that you bring, but also promotion scrolls. This will just happen from time to time. I'm gonna use this squad here and do a run. So when you finish, you get 10 promotion scrolls. It's not enough to max a character. You're gonna rely on Remembrance Battle or other ways in the future. They will add the promotion scrolls into shops, allowing you to get more. But well, let's get back to the dojo. We need to discuss the best characters for you to invest right now. Since the scrolls are pretty limited, you have to think well. I'll click here on promotion exam again, and some characters use all status. Some of them only use, well, STR or agility if they are farmers. One example of a character that uses all status is Matriarch. Well, she's using it in hard fights. She's also damage dealer. She has low dexterity with this style. She needs love to heal more. She needs endurance to survive hits, agility to attack first, and will to negate the status element. So this is an example of a character that benefits from having all status increased. It's a good example, and you can just upgrade if you want. Matriarch is a good character to do it right now. Another good example is Princess White Rose. If you compare her status to other mages, you see that she lacks very high agility and intelligence through all of her different styles. And in the end, she needs intelligence and agility to have a high accuracy. However, Princess White Rose keeps buffing her intelligence so it eventually reaches high levels, but on start, in many boss fights, the first chocolate balls that I used didn't land because it missed it. So getting an increase to her bonus status will just help fix that. So a character that uses almost all status save for STR really benefits from promotion. Another good example is Leonid, because this guy is just too powerful. His latest style has extremely high agility, the highest one in the game. It's not showing here because it's not maxed. But also martial arts units use a combination of both STR and agility for their damage. So when you are increasing here, you are increasing both. Leonid will be easier to evade when you promote him. He also gets more intelligence since he is a debuffer. He also heals himself when attacking and needs a higher endurance to sustain long fights. This guy really benefits from a higher increase. Not just himself, but other martial arts units as well, like Alkaiser. Alkaiser is a very good example because he can heal now with his Perfector style. So getting more love will increase the heal, not that he actually needs, but more agility and STR helps fix his damage problems. Martial arts units sometimes are not so strong when compared to other blunt attackers like Gunners. This will really help. Talking about Gunners, Leon is another good example because he already has good status, but he needs to survive 4 turns so that he can start doing damage. And, well, if you increase his dexterity, the damage increases, but you are also increasing his endurance and will, so he takes less damage, less chance of being inflicted with status elements. But also, Leon is a debuffer. He can debuff endurance on the start with his attack number 3, and increasing intelligence will allow him to have higher chances of debuffing endurance. When he debuffs endurance, the damage scales off and it just makes him even better. Now a good example of yet another character that does a lot, Acelus. She gets STR for more damage, her intelligence increases so that she becomes a better debuffer. She can debuff intelligence with ease. Her agility is already pretty high, she can even evade. and her endurance needs some help. As a counter unit, she has a very low endurance, so Asylus is a very good investment as well. And since we are talking about counter attackers, Boston is yet another one that benefits a lot, because it increases his STR and endurance, he can evade more often, and his intelligence, he can debuff STR when he's countering, and higher intelligence will fix the problem of sometimes not having enough. Also, his will is not so high, so if he takes magical damage, it will help a little. Yet another good example is Mirza, because Mirza has low dexterity. This one has a focus on agility and STR, so he suffers from other status, especially endurance. When he uses Steel Blade Lights, he uses taunt as well, enemies will attack him more, so all status helps. That is also true for Leon and to some extent Gerard, but I think Mirza and Leon are better options, but also not priorities. So as an overall rule, if you have a debuffer that does not have very high intelligence, he will benefit a lot. Another one is Saruin, because Saruin has a focus on all status save for love and charisma, so everything that increases his potential is good. Sometimes he didn't have enough dexterity in some boss fights and he missed it. Now you're getting an increase to that. His endurance and will also benefit since he gets a decrease in damage by passive. Now, these are good examples. What about bad examples? I would say Final Empress, because she's already too good. She really does not need the promotion scrolls. She's not one of those characters that you should do this first. The same I can say for Zeke, another character that does not need so much help, or even damage dealers for farming, like we can talk about Cordelia. She's not used it all the time for boss fights. We can talk also about Rick. Well, don't go and use this on Rick, or even Urpina. They don't benefit as much. Increasing just a little more damage won't help you that much. Bertrand is a case where this could help, since this guy is just so powerful and he buffs himself before he attacks. If you get a very strong weapon for him, I can say that it's also worth, but not as your first priority. If you're thinking about long-term investments, the characters I mentioned before are much better. And for last, when you have enough promotion scrolls and don't know who you use, focus on multi-purpose characters like Building. Building is used for farming, for bossing, and can also debuff. And the more status you have, the better. Another example that I don't recommend is Albert. Well, some can argue that increasing Albert intelligence will help in instant kill better, but recently, all times where I needed to use Albert and the enemy didn't have any resistance, he was instant killing. With Magia Fight formation, he goes first, has an increase to intelligence, and if the enemy cannot resist, it just works. So increasing 5% here would not make that much difference, so I don't recommend Albert, at least not now. Now that we discussed the system, let's promote one character. In my case, it will be Princess White Rose. When you click on Take Exam, the game will show you the final results, the amount of scrolls that you need, and the style experience that you have to spend in order to upgrade. Well, the first upgrade is only 10 promotion scrolls, but then the third one is already 20. So it was 10 for the first, 10 for the second, 20 for the third. So the price increases. At least the style experience keeps the same. You can just keep seeing here by increasing. To reach rank number 10, you need 300 promotion scrolls. This can take a long time. That's why I said think well before deciding. Instead of spending 300 promotion scrolls in a single character, you can decide to use 90 per each character, and you can use it on 3 different characters. Well, it doesn't change too much, it's only 5%, guys. I will just focus on a single character right now and do the promotion for White Rose. So, this is the results. We went from 0 to 9, we got a seal of improvement, and 4.5% more to the bonus of my styles. But that's it, guys. What do you think about the system? Have you already used it? Which characters did you improve? Please say here in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to support the channel, there are links on the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.